Good afternoon, YouTube. It is November 17th, 2012. Yes, I know, it's the eve of the Wii U. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway. We have two pickups. And both are games that I wanted to pick up before at a GameStop. But one of two things happened. I already had spent a good deal of money and I didn't pick the games up for that reason, or I just didn't have the money for another reason or whatever. I was a little unsure then. So I picked them up today. Now where are the games? Well, the first one is Tales of the World, Radiant Mythology for the PSP. The reason I'm showing you the spine and not the front cover is very simple. There's Mr. Sticker. That's why. This is a Tales game that for whatever reason caught my attention. I have not seen any gameplay because I generally will go into games blind when I pick them up and then formulate my opinion off of that. I generally don't look at any form of reviews anymore, be they big industry or be they independent YouTubers. I just don't. Sorry, just the way it works. But anyway, Tales of the World, Radiant Mythology. Second game. If you know anything about me, you know that I like a good game. You also know that I like to get some games that can be on the twisted side every so often. This falls into the twisted category and is a game I actually own on Steam. So it is one of the few times I've actually owned a physical and a digital copy of a game. It might be the only one that I can honestly think of. But anyway, what game is it that we picked up? Alice, Madness Returns. Yeah, picked this game up. Now, I had this game on Steam, and when it was a daily steal, and I picked it up for like $6. No, I'm not kidding. But I knew I wanted to pick up a PS3 version at some point. Well, the good news is I was able to get it today. Here's the bad news. There was a code in here. And the person that had bought the game didn't chuck the code. They kept it in the game and sold it back to GameStop. The person who sold me the game apparently didn't decide to discard the code. The code doesn't work. And it would have been for American McGee's Alice. Now, I'm not blaming anybody here, but I'm just saying, if you're going to use a code, chuck it so that somebody doesn't accidentally get the thing and try to use it and then they find out it's expired. But I am quite happy to have this game, and it's definitely going to be one that I'm looking forward to playing through. So yeah, definitely. I've heard this is a very twisted game. How twisted? Ooh, we'll find out, won't we now? We're going back to Wonderland. The interesting thing is, I should mention also, if you're into Vocaloid, for those of you who know what that is, there is a song that was done called Alice Human Sacrifice. Would you believe that today, while I was contemplating picking this up, I actually was humming that song the whole time? It got stuck in my head for whatever reason, and I was just like, alright, I gotta get it just to get the song out of my head. So, those are the two pickups. Oh, and if you want, there will be a link to the song that I mentioned down below. You'll have a good one. I shall talk to you in the near future. Oh, and we might be restarting the Crunchyroll reviews soon. No promises, but we might be. You have a good one.